All right, let's dive into a big idea, one that might sound a little weird at first, especially if you're prepping for a timed math test. What if I told you the real secret to getting faster is to actually do less math?
So, here it is, the core idea of this whole explainer. Sometimes the fastest math is no math. I know, it sounds completely backward, but trust me, this one little phrase can totally transform how you handle problems when that clock is ticking down.
Now, to really get why this works, we first need to talk about a super common mistake. It's a trap so many people fall into that we've even given it a name. We call it Crash Zone 6.
So what is Crash Zone 6? Oh, you know the feeling. It's that moment where your head is down, you're scribbling away, doing some long, complicated calculation, and you don't even realize there was a super simple shortcut. It's where time just seems to vanish.
How do you know if you're in the crash zone? Well, if you find yourself jumping straight into calculations without even glancing at the answers, that's a big red flag. Or if you forget to just take a breath and think, hey, what's a ballpark answer here? Sound familiar?
Okay, so that's the trap. But the good news is there's a powerful way out. And your secret weapon is something you already know how to do: estimation. This is an absolute game changer on tests like the ASVAB.
And here's why it works. You have to remember, these tests aren't really trying to find out if you're a human calculator. They're designed to see if you can think logically. They reward you for finding a reasonable answer, not just for grinding out the exact one.
I mean, just look at the difference. The old way? It's all about unnecessary long calculations, high stress, and you move so slow. But the smart way? You're using fast estimates, you're looking at the answers for clues, and suddenly you're moving with speed and a whole lot of confidence.
So how do you actually start doing this? Well, it all boils down to one simple, incredibly powerful rule you have to remember.
This is it. You need to burn this phrase into your brain. Eliminate before you calculate. Seriously. From this moment on, this should be your automatic first move for every single multiple-choice math question you see.
Okay, theory's great, but let's see how this thing actually works in the wild. We're going to walk through a really simple problem, step by step, just to show you how much power is packed into this idea.
Okay, here's our problem. If a product costs about $20 and you buy 5 of them, what is the approximate total cost? Did you catch those keywords? About? Approximate. That's the test basically screaming at you, hey, you can estimate this. So let's run the play. Step 1. What are the numbers? About $20 and 5 items. Easy enough. Step 2. Quick mental math. 20 times 5 is 100. Okay, got our number. $100. Now we take that number and we go look at the answer choices.
Let's pretend these are our options. We've got A, $3, B, $98, and C, $400. Now remember, our quick estimate was $100.
So, with our target number of 100 in mind, which of these answers are just, come on, completely and totally ridiculous?
This is what we call a reality check, and it's so powerful. Is the answer going to be $3? Of course not. Way too small. Is it going to be 400? No way. That's way too big. So, boom. We can just cross off A and C immediately. We didn't do any hard math at all.
And just like that, look what happens. The right answer becomes completely obvious. It's got to be B. We didn't need a calculator. We didn't need to multiply 1999 times 5. We just needed to know what a sensible answer looked like. We found it with logic, not long math.
You see, this is so much bigger than just a single trick. This is a whole new mindset. It's a new, smarter way to approach math that just, makes sense, especially when you're under pressure.
Because at the end of the day, that's the whole point. Math should make sense. It isn't just a pile of formulas to memorize. It's about understanding how things relate to each other. If an answer feels totally wrong in your gut, it probably is. That gut feeling, that's your intuition. And on a time test, it might just be the most powerful tool you have. You have to learn to trust it. Trust your ability to do that quick reality check. It's often the fastest path to the right answer. So I'll leave you with a question to take with you. What's the next problem you're going to face that you can solve with absolutely no math at all?